Hello everyone and good morning. We're gonna present about the key challenges for the futures of the ASEAN country. And I am May and my partner is Pro. The next slide please. So here is the introduction. So I'm gonna start with the introduction and some basics that everyone knows, I think. So the ASEAN region is made up of Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. And the ASEAN boasts and combined GDPs are roughly $2.77 trillion as of the 2017, with the predictions for the average GDP growth rate of around 5.3% per year through the 2019. The next slide, please.
Let's talk about objective of the study. For the main objective of the study is to address the challenges that ASEAN countries faces in promoting sustainable economic growth and suggest a step to solve them.
So here is the geopolitical stability and regional relationship. As we know, the ASEAN was formed in 1967 with an agreement by the five original founding nations, which are Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. So, and it is to organize for the sake of peace and stability and collaboration. And the ASEAN states are located as a strategically important junction and bordering to other world most populous economic power like China's and India's, which makes the ASEAN's focus point for both regional and global powers. And the ASEAN member states is also amazed in territorial dispute with the interested power, and the China's claim to territories in the South China Seas, like for example, like for overload with the competing claims by the Brunei and Malaysia, Philippines, and Vietnam. So why there's a challenges, so there should be closest coordinations and common goals among the ASEAN government can have promotes since like stability and lessons that prospects or the conflict. The next slide, please. And so the next one is the government challenges for the business. So as we know, the ASEAN is home to a wide varieties of business, like including a number of huge family-owned and state-land enterprise, like the Central Gluten Thailand and Sling Gluten Indonesia and Stilling centers in Singapore and Vietnamese in Vietnam. So this is a small or medium-sized enterprise, as we call the SMEs, is together with the micro entrepreneurs, makes as at least 89% of the business activity in the region. So the ASEAN regions needs a really strong independent service institutions to prevent the corporations and to have the regions compete globally. So this is one how is that the digital innovations will enable the greater transparency and promotes the economic growth. The next slide, please.
Okay, so let's start with the new business model. As we can know, the ASEAN regions offer a green market of more than 600 million consumers, and the region GDP per capita measure about $6,500, which is less than China, but more than India. So consumers in the regions are price sensitive and demanding, resulting in local business with low margin and low labor costs. So for many competitors to foreign rivals. So one way for new entrants to adapt and increase profit is to focus on specific consumer needs and conditions in the regions and work backward to develop solutions. So mobile technology can be particularly useful, especially given the high mobile adoption rates in the region. So this can be done with a so-called light touch, regularly approach where foster creativity and entrepreneurship. So the last one is the challenging demographic. Further, ASEAN is home to young, lightweight, and increasing unemployed and aspirational population. Further, consumers in the regions are demanding higher quality products and services and present an opportunity for business, hoping to tap growing consumer markets. So government must help prepare young people to face the demands of an increasing integrated economic regions through education and training. So sustainable solution will require innovative approach and issue ranging from affordable housing to low cost quality healthcare and education. Call for ASEAN government to work closely with private sector and non-government organizations. That's it, sir. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, sir.